Mum and Dad are on a deer farm in Pleasant Port, and I really enjoy the deer, so I thought I'd come down here. I think must be about 2,000 hectares here. 3 years at Lincoln doing environmental management, and come to the end of my degree and wasn't too sure what I wanted to do. So I called Jerry up and just asked for a job for the summer just to get my head around things actually, and ended up coming down here and just enjoying it a lot, and just come here 11 months ago and without really much of a clue, and just been able to work right through, and then sort of the old stock manager left, and he hasn't been replaced yet, so given plenty of responsibility there and get to choose rotations for the deer and what to do with them at certain times and stuff. It's been really good. Sort of out here on the farm, you don't realise that you're only 10 minutes from Wanaka. And no, it's a great little town. There's quite a good group of young people in town and around the farms too, so it's great meeting a lot of people. No, I just love the deer and just really like working with them, and certainly frustrating at times, but yeah, really nice animals. Start off sort of weaning the deer, tagging, drenching them all, and then follow the weaners right through, keeping up their drenches, velveting them, keeping them on the winter feed crops, and then finally weighing them off and sending them off to the works at the end, which is great. There's sort of a stud run here, which is all done with an AI program with deer improvement stags, which is aimed at supplying venison breeding stags for to put over our red hinds. Do a lot of work with the BVs and different genetic lines, and just learning all about that and the breeding program, which has been really interesting. Doing eye muscle scanning, which is where they just use an ultrasound and they measure the size of the backstake of the deer to work out the linkage between backstake area and then overall meat yield for the carcass, and then they're following that through with this deer progeny test, which is aimed at just identifying the best size in the deer industry and how heritable each of those traits are. You can get bogged down in it pretty quickly, but no, it must be very rewarding just to see that genetic improvement just year after year. Rather be hunting them than chasing them around the paddock, I think. But no, mad keen on hunting. Yeah, deer hunting's probably my favourite, and the tar and the chamois as well. Yeah, Dad's been really good to us boys, always taking us out hunting, and it's turned into a great way to catch up with the family actually, now that we've all sort of split off, and always at Christmas time we always meet up again and go away for a week or something, which is great. The Southern Alps anywhere, and as long as you get out of the bush, it's good. Yeah, you're not down too low and you can lift your head up and look around, it's great. Started hunting and then started getting into the photography side of it, and sort of really enjoying that, because just something else that you can do while we're out hunting. You don't just have to shoot everything. And then me and a good friend hopefully going to start getting into filming as well. But I'll take a bit of time off next year and chase some deer around and hopefully put out a DVD about it all. Yeah, just take it slowly and just always give them space and just give them somewhere to go to if you want to move them. You can usually tell if a deer is not happy, so just be careful with those ones and try not to keep a deer on its own for too long. I suppose a few people have had bad experiences with deer, which there's certainly some properties have got bad deer to work with, which is a shame. And yeah, just creates a big stigma for deer, but no, most deer are generally pretty good, and like here and at home, for example, the deer just getting used to handled by people, and they get quite quiet and accustomed to people, and they're really enjoyable to work with. Use a couple of quiet dogs on them and just work them towards a gate, and then they find their way through. The hunter eye I've got's pretty quiet and pretty steady, so you tell him to sit down, which is good, and he will. And the heading dog, he goes really well. As long as they don't chase him, the heading dogs work really well. You've got to have the right state of mind before. Well, that's more important than being actually experienced at what you're doing. So you pick it up pretty quickly, and they're just like any stock. You need to handle them, or like firmly but calmly or whatever, and they'll respond well to that.
ruraltv.co.nz. Come and join us on Facebook.